What's going on YouTube? GSN right here. So in today's video I have some important things to discuss about the Taurine jailbreak, and if you're jailbroken with it, what you should do to avoid a bootloop. This video is brought to you by AnyTrans, a software that allows you to manage the information on your device, easily transfer data from your device to your computer, and even manage your iCloud data. Check it out in the link below. There's a free version available for both Windows and Mac OS. So a couple of hours ago here on Reddit Jailbreak, somebody posted this in here, quote, Taurine users should stay on 1.0.4. A developer posted this, and apparently there are some major issues with the Taurine on the newer versions like 1.0.6 and 1.0.5 that can easily cause a bootloop. Now these versions are currently the latest available, but if you read the post in here, you're going to see what's going on. So you can see here that they say, quote, thanks to this person for the help, do not harass them. Recently, a member of the Cilio Discord who was using the latest version of the Taurine encountered a bootloop. With that bootloop came a disaster. All the data on their device was irreversibly destroyed and stuff like that. So this developer decided to do some tests on their devices. They have many, and out of this test came a pretty bad conclusion, and that is the fact that Taurine 1.0.6 did indeed bootloop 4 of their devices, and they were forced to install the iOS 14.6, which cannot be jailbroken at this time. So there seems to be a problem with the Taurine jailbreak on the latest version and the previous version, which is 1.0.5. And this developer says that you should definitely stay on 1.0.4 at the moment, while Coolstar is indeed looking into this problem. So apparently they say here, quote, even if 1.0.5 or 1.0.6 works fine for you, blue screens of death and of course bootloops are always a threat on these versions. Coolstar is actively trying to pinpoint the issue causing those problems. And another important information given by this developer here is that bootloops are mostly common on A12 based devices, but as their testing shows, this can extend to A9 users and even A14, so it's not only for A12, but it seems to be common for A12 devices. However, if you have any kind of device with one of those versions, you are at risk. So this is not meant to spark any drama about Coolstar or Taurine and stuff like that. Taurine is a great jailbreak and it works well, and it has Cilio, which is a modern package manager, so it's a great jailbreak. This is probably a freaky bug that somehow got introduced in the jailbreak tool itself in the newer versions, so it's definitely not intentional. Nobody's having a stab at Coolstar for this. However, to prevent any sort of issue from happening while Coolstar is looking into this bug, if you're using Taurine 1.0.6 or 1.0.5, you should definitely get the 1.0.4 right here. So how do you get it then? Well, if you go here to the taurine.app, which is the official website, you scroll all the way down to download, and in here you have the problematic 1.0.6 released back on June 6th. You can press here the older releases and you will see two versions here. These are the versions that you should definitely avoid. And then you have 1.0.4. This one should be okay, and this one is recommended even by this developer here on the post. So all you have to do is to get the IPA file for 1.0.4, save it locally, and of course you can use either AltStore or you can use Sideloadly by iOS Gods, which is available for both Windows and Mac OS, so that you can transfer the file to your device. This won't work for 14.6, 14.5.1 and so on. It's a jailbreak that only works for 14.3 and lower, all the way down to 14.0, but the version 1.0.4 is the recommended one. So I'm going to show you how to sideload it with the Sideloadly. So as you can see, I have the Sideloadly in here. I drag and drop the IPA file with the device connected, and I type my Apple account in there. On the advanced mode, I make sure to use any set authentication, and then I press start here. So it's going to start signing my application, and because I already have my password saved for this account here, it's going to install it with no problem. And as you can see, that's the complete login here, and now I have the installation complete, which means that the IPA file was installed on my device. So it's that simple to go back to 1.0.4, and that's all you need to do. And as this post recommends in here, you should definitely do backups regularly. Either you use iCloud or you use iTunes, or you can even use the AnyTrans here that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. This one can also do backups. You have a backup manager in here and you can backup your device, but there are free alternatives as well, so just do backups, because if something bad happens with your device, like many people said it happened to them in here, you should definitely have a backup at hand to restore your data, because if something happens to your device, well, it goes to 14.6, not a big deal. You're going to wait for the next next jailbreak. But if you lose over 16,000 photos, as it happens to a person in here, that's not good. Now, I'm well aware that many of you have no problem whatsoever with the 1.0.6 or 1.0.5, but just because you didn't have a problem yet, it doesn't mean that you won't have in the future, and the risk of a boot loop is always there. So while Coolstar looks into the issue and while they try to fix it, it's best to go back to 1.0.4 as a good measure, just to not lose your jailbreak and your data. Many people, however, did indeed comment here on this post and said that they did have issues with the jailbreak randomly freezing or springing, or even things not working on the device after 1.0.6. So it's best to stick to 1.0.4 for now while they try to fix the issue. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. I am Gios now. Till the next time, subscribe to stay updated and peace out.